I'm a muralist, I'm a printmaker, I'm a political cartoonist. I make installations. I collaborate with people to make bigger projects, which is part of what I'm doing here at Ogden Contemporary Arts. I'm not only making a mural with community, but I'm also collaborating with game designers for the exhibition that's going to be here. My work tries to unveil the histories that have been either whitewashed over or blatantly erased. My people are from the Southwest, they come from Mexico, and I would like to be the one that concentrates on those specific history paintings and talk about the idea of the Chicano and that experience. I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't making art. I've always done it since I was small, and it's the thing that keeps me going. It's my medicine. It's my way of getting all the rabia out. Street artists or different muralists who work differently, but the way I work, the way I was trained when I was young, is to engage community and have them help you create the mural, not only physically, but also in the design and the themes and the ideas. I'm not from Ogden, I'm not from Utah. It was a must that the community could help me create this mural. We've had a bunch of different community outreach nights where people came to the studio and talked to me and wrote down their ideas, drew their ideas. It's so overwhelming because everyone has their own idea of what they want in the mural, right? So my hurdle is trying to sift through all those ideas and try to make it into one cohesive image. And it wasn't until I talked to the Shoshone Nation that the design finally clicked for me. That I finally got some visual elements that I was missing that made the mural finally work. The environment has been a huge topic, specifically the detriment of the Salt Lake. That's the theme that we finally went with. So if you look at the mural, there's the mountain range, and it eventually slopes into like a bowl, and that bowl has different tones of blue that recede off into the distance as if they were evaporating. In the center is the iconic Morton Salt Girl. Ironically enough, the Morton Salt Company harvested salt from the lake. I've now reconfigured her as more of maybe an activist because she's fighting back against pollution, and she's not holding a bag of salt anymore. She's now holding a bag of seeds. And with talking with the Shoshone Nation and how they're replanting indigenous native plants to help the water flow back into the river. And that river eventually flows back into the lake. So it's a cycle of environmental activism that's happening, trying to reverse what's happening to the lake. I think community engagement really has to be an effort for you to go out and talk to people and to really try to find a diverse enough population to get more information. I barely scratched the surface of understanding Ogden. We had Youth Impact, was a great youth organization here. They had their teens come for an after-school program to help paint the mural. They were excited to be here, and they did an excellent job. They knocked out that mural with a lot of pressure of deadlines, and I think they had fun as well. And hopefully they're proud of the public work that they've created. We also had a community day where anyone in the public can come paint. And then we've been having just random people show up that just love painting as well. Weber State had their class come down here, and there was so much dialogue happening. There's so many great conversations that were coming out of that classroom.